Well, Ovigwe Eguegu is a policy analyst at Development Reimagined, an international development consultancy. He joins us now live from Ankara. Welcome to the programme. Talk to us about the significance of the return of these Ivorian soldiers and, of course, being pardoned by Mali's junta leader.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So, of course, we know that the relations have strained since their arrest in Bamako. And Togo, a neighboring country, has been playing a mediator role because, of course, it knows the tension between both countries could even escalate further, and that role has led to several successes. Before they release, pardon, and their release today, back in September, the Malian government released three, of the original 49 that were arrested as a sign of good faith. So, of course, in September, because of that initial release of three personnel, there was this indication that Togo was making progress. And even when they were sentenced in December after 20 years in prison, there was still this hope that the soldiers are going to be returned. So it remains to be seen if relationship between both countries can improve from this point on.
And talk to us about the pressure that there was on the country, on Mali to release the Ivorian soldiers, because I know ECOWAS had put sanctions on Mali.
Yes, of course. There was a lot of pressure even before on Mali to return to democracy and normal governance system that they had following the coup. But the thing is, the Malian authorities had a very good reason to detain the soldiers in the first place, because if you recall, when they were arrested in Bamako, the Ivorian government said that these soldiers were sent to provide support to the Ivorian contingent of MINUSMA, which is the UN peacekeeping operation. However, these soldiers landed in Bamako. The Ivorian contingent is actually in Timbuktu. So even if they had all of their papers ready, that discrepancy was already alarming for a junta that is fearing attacks from other hostile forces. So the MINUSMA, of course, acknowledged there was a discrepancy and try to explain it away. But I think overall there's a crisis of legitimacy and consent facing MINUSMA in Mali and even other UN peacekeeping operations in Central African Republic and DRC. But overall, I think African governments need to work better with these multilateral and multidimensional peacekeeping forces, because their own forces are stretched thin. But it's still on the onus is still on the UN side to follow due process to avoid this type of situations in the future.
Ovigwe Eguegu, thank you so much for speaking to us, joining us live there from Ankara.